I won't say much. Just watch to the end and see for yourself. You need to know this. It's not just about going to the university and enjoying life. The question is, what kind of life are you enjoying? We see that video and people are like, oh, I they suffer, these people they enjoy. It's no matter of these people they enjoy. What kind of enjoyment is it? So you don't put yourself in an unnecessary pressure. Yes, it's good to have fun while in school. But what type of fun are you having? Some of them, you see them clubbing, dressing half naked, almost even going full naked, going to places that is ungodly, doing some nasty things. Is that the enjoyment? Yes, you can have fun, you can go out, go to good adventures, check good things out, go out to nice places, eat good food. That's good, right? But don't forget the fact that there is something more than that. As you're enjoying, you know that after school, there is still life after school. And what you do in school now determines what you are going to, gain or achieve while you are done in school. There was a story of this lady, in the internet. She shared something. She said that I quote that there was this guy in a university. He was, girls are all over him because of how handsome and attractive the guy is. Always having girls, if I'm not mistaken, whether she said every week. And then time passed, and she saw this guy. She was like, "What's wrong? What has gone wrong?" After years, after school, the guy was not was looking good, but not that, like, was not really looking fresh and the likes as of there, you get. And then she asked him, "How about your wife?" I guess it was like, "I'm not married." It was like she was like, you that had girls that time, they lack girls. He was like, he thinks he had missed her while he was living that kind of life. And there was this girl that was so good to him, but he, treat her anyhow, and I don't know how she said it. And then he felt that that would have been his wife. Now the man is single, he's regretting. So don't just think that, oh, these people are enjoying. See, if you don't have it now, tomorrow you will have it. Don't put any pressure on yourself. If you have the money to go out to a good place and eat and enjoy yourself, do it. If you don't have, the little you have, sustain yourself while you are in school. That's why you are studying. That's why your parents sent you to school, to learn and become better tomorrow. Your mates that have now and they are doing great now doesn't mean that you will not do great tomorrow. Everybody have their time. Now you are studying because you want to be great tomorrow, so study now. If even though it's stressful, do it so that tomorrow you will not cry. Do the right things, meet the right people, socialize the right way. Don't socialize any and say you want to. People say they are enjoying life. Maybe that guy was enjoying life, and now the life, look at what the life had done to him. So don't be pressured. Another thing I would like to add is that if you're enjoying life outside Christ, you are losing. You are losing, I mean it. How will you say you went to school and then there is nothing to show for it? Like, you don't have relationship with God, you don't have anything to say that this is what you learn while in school. You see many of the teachers of God online, you see them saying fellowship while they were in fellowship. God trained them while they were in school. Many of them realized their gifts, that they were going to be preachers. They harnessed it. Don't just spend your time saying university, I enjoy. You've not find out your purpose. You've not find out what God have called you to be in this life. You've not even find God. You've not touched God. And you are touching women, touching men, touching different kind of nonsense that is not supposed for you to touch as a child of God. Let it be that when you are living in the university, you can look back and say, university passed through me. I learned this. My spiritual life grew. Not just that, my academics grew. Every rest of my life is perfect. Not just having good excellence in this particular area and then this part you're not don't have anything to show for it. Please, I want us to do the right thing. Have it in mind that you are in school for a purpose. Find out that purpose. You need to find out that purpose. Don't just come to school and then you go like that. You don't have, spiritual impact, no impartation, and you are saying you are not university, this one and that one, you are enjoying life. How many souls have you won? How many people have you brought to God? How many lives have you touched? Very intelligent then in school, though he was from a godly home. They taught him well. When he came to school, was that kind of guy that was carried away by the things in the university. He started enjoying life that does not please God, going out carrying women, carrying girls. Though he was brilliant, yeah, he was able to maintain his academic status. Yeah, that's good, right? But that one thing he did wrong, it didn't end well for him. Look at what happened to the guy. Having lived that kind of life, outside Christ, he left God. He told God, see, carry your wallet, go. This is what I want to enjoy. Came to school to vibe. I cannot live. I came here, I'm free, that kind of freedom. Guess what happened to him? The night he was supposed to graduate, he had a dream. When I mean graduate, like finish from the university. That night he had a dream. In that dream, 2 certificates was presented to the guy. One certificate was certificate of excellence, hard work, satisfactory academics. Then there was another certificate that was also presented to him. That one was fail in that certificate, and that was his character, his behavior, his life as a child of God. He did not represent God well. 0. Fail. He failed in that aspect, which means God was not proud of him. That means he just went to school and did his own will. The will God wanted him to use, God wanted to use him to do something in the school. He did not do it. And then he woke up. His heart was heavy. That was then it dawned on him that I missed an assignment God gave me to do in this school and I'm leaving. He went to the venue of the celebration. As a brilliant student, the best in that, even the whole school. He was called out, his name and the likes. He came to the podium. They gave him his award. He made a speech. Even in that speech, you sense that something is wrong, because he had not done something. He had overlooked and forget God while enjoying life in school. University, the way that is wrong. That was what he was doing. At the end of the day, after he came out from podium, after speaking to them with that heavy heart, you could sense that there's something that has happened to him. Even while he was talking, that he's not even really happy. People be like, what happened? He was saying it in code. He was not even advising them that when you come to this school, don't just come and just enjoy life. He was not talking, telling them indirectly that also know God, but see, he has missed it already. Do you know what happened to this guy in the story ahead? The man, after that day, this guy died. So please, this life is more than enjoyment. Find your purpose on earth. Don't be carried away by enjoyment, please.